the light on. I'm just not. I'm not putting the light on, guys, because I've been trying to get a lot of rest due to last week when I had the anxiety attack. So today I got some sleep, and I know I shouldn't have slept during the day, but I got some really good sleep yesterday and today. So I'm up. So I was laying here, and when I lay down, I always meditate. Um, I got a channel message, and this message is I don't want to tell y'all because it's like I don't want you guys to think I'm always putting out some negative, and that's not the case. But I kind of think it's the same energy that I was talking about all day long. I don't know if it is or not. I'm just saying. But I'm getting a channel message where I can see this person. And why this person keeps coming to Shay Shay, I have no clue. But this message is very, very important for someone. You're dealing with someone that is basically an opportunist. Okay? Um, they're not good in relationships, is what I'm hearing. Well, in the past, they haven't actually put forth effort into being good in relationships. This is what I'm hearing. And the way they deal or have dealt with being in a marriage and or relationship, they have an online dating app. This is crazy. Which this could be anybody in the world, but I'm getting this message. They have an online dating app, right? So whatever happens in the house, let's say you guys get into a confrontation where you have some type of disagreement. Excuse me. Okay, hey, then they'll go ahead and start cheating on you with the date, on the dating app. They'll call someone from the dating app and hook up with them. Guys, this is crazy. This is really crazy. But this is what I'm getting. Whatever person you're dealing with, this is what they do. They get very bored in relationships. Hey guys, they get very bored in relationships. And and I'm going to tell you guys something because I had someone on my last video, and they said Jesus saves, and that's absolutely correct. Hey Alexander, hey, make sure you subscribe and thank you. Um, I truly believe in God. And whoever this person is, maybe, oh, you said, okay, thank you. Maybe this is what this person used to do. Or maybe God is giving me this message, this channel message for me to tell this person, I know, to say this about this person so that this person can change. You know what I'm saying? We all fall short of sin. Nobody's perfect, okay? Um, I can't pick up on if it's happening now or if it happened in the past or whatever. But the thing of it is, guys, in a relationship, you can't just, well, I mean, you can do what you want to do. But if you were a person that just get bored, I've never heard of that. Well, maybe when people get bored, they're not going to come tell you, oh, I'm bored, I want to cheat on you. I mean, that type of mentality is really scary. Because why can I see you? Because I don't have the light on. I came from my desk to lay down, guys, because I was making a few videos. But anywho, I've never heard of that before, like a person getting bored with you. Um, I feel like if a person get bored with you, they was never in love with you. That's just my opinion. Um, that's why I'm waiting patiently because I want somebody to truly love me. That's just I'm just giving you guys my opinion like I always do. Because at this time in my life, there's no such thing as relationship mistakes. Okay? So this is what I'm telling you guys. Can you turn the light on, please? Okay. So this is what I'm telling you guys. It's time out for playing games and playing with your life. If you see that this person don't want you, move on. It's not saying, I hope you guys can still hear me. It's not saying that, okay, the light is on. It's not saying that you probably can't still be friends with this person or whatever the situation is, but it just, I'm going to tell you how this works out to me. Okay, like a parent, when you're coming up and you're a child, and I'm I'm getting my bed together, guys. And it's like a parent, right? And when the parents say, "Okay, Shay Shay, don't put your hand in the fire," and you put your hand in the fire anyway. Okay, how many times you think you're gonna get burnt before you say, "Oh man, mom or dad is right. Oh, I don't want to put my hand in that fire anymore." And by me saying burnt, maybe somebody, you know, sleeping with other women could burn you, you know? So this is serious. This is not a joke. Okay? Oh, it's okay. This is not a joke, guys. This channel message is really I'm gonna pray for whoever this is, because to me, you should have the type of friendship and relationship to where you should be friends. I a time in my life now, I'd rather be friends with the person that I'm going to be with, I'm going to commit to. This is what I want to do. This is what I've learned. I didn't used to be that way, but this is what I've learned. Okay? And sometimes the person we want, that's not the person God wants with us. So that's why it's good to bag up. Okay? Because I've learned a lot this past few years. This past year, really. So I said that to say this. Be mindful who you deal with. Okay? And you have the reason why it's best to have friendship, because I didn't used to understand that. The reason why it's best to have friendship, thank you, is because you have to build that bond with that person, so that if something does occur, that person can sit down and talk to you. Okay? You guys can talk to each other about anything. I remember my daughter telling me that, Mom, you need to be friends with a person first. And she's right. But I was so stuck in I thought I was stuck in my ways. But God showed me different. Okay? When you have a friendship with a person, you could tell that person anything. You could, it's a good feeling. You know, you don't feel confined. Oh, I don't want to say this. Oh, I don't want to say that. And that's where the cheating comes from. Because if you think about what I'm telling you, a person not taking up for this person, but if a person going to an online dating app because they didn't have a relationship with the person that's laying in their bed. I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. Because if the person is having intimacy with that person, or if that person is communicating with that, or have a good communication with that person, or maybe I'm picking up on, maybe this person is with someone that doesn't have the same intellect. That's another thing that will make a person bored. If you guys are two different people on two different intelligence level, okay, you need to have someone that's totally compatible with you. You got to stop getting in relationships where you're not friends first and where you're not compatible. Okay? You may like the person because they have a nice body, or you may like the person. No, that's not going to get it. I used to be like that. It's not going to get it. Okay? And this is what I'm picking up on. I don't just want to say, oh, this person is this and this and that. No, it takes two to tangle. So evidently, this person probably didn't want to leave the person. Maybe feel sorry for the person. I don't know, guys. This is what I'm picking up on, though. And maybe at that time, maybe they rather stay with the person. Maybe they had kids with the person. I don't know. And maybe they was one of the type of people to where they didn't want to leave their family and their kids. So I'm going to go online and cheat. And that's going to be my out. Guys, you know why I could look at both sides? Because I've been there. Okay? And when I tell you I've been there, I've been there. Okay? My first thing when I seen my mate, because I don't want to manifest this person, cheating on me, you know what? I am not kidding you. I was a young girl. And I knew then it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. Maybe that was just the Aquarius in me. But I never felt like I wanted to, I'm going to get you back. I never felt like that. I always felt, I'm going to leave your ass. Okay? I'm going to leave you. Because I don't even want to know the reason. Because once you cheat on me and you keep doing it, and I sit down and ask you, what is the problem? And you consistently keep doing the same thing, I'm not. This is not kindergarten. No, it's over. I'm serious, guys. This is why I tell you, you must be serious about moving forward with whoever you're moving forward with. Okay? Be friends first. Then you'll know. Okay? It's a refreshing feeling when you could just, oh man, I could talk to said person and you don't even hear whatever you tell that person, you don't hear it again. Okay? That's a safe place. You could tell this person anything. You want to even be, let's say if you have a bisexual man, okay? He probably he like women and whatever. What if he wants to be with you and he say, well, I like men too on a daily, whatever. What you gonna do? He's being vulnerable with you. He's opening up to you. So sit down and talk about it, guys. I'm serious. You say, I've been married twice and divorced. It's not for me, so I'm not trying to find nobody anymore. I don't blame you. What's your name? Eric7587. If God curses me for it, so. Oh my God, my stomach. I'm not. I am tired. You know what? You guys got jokes. But you know what? I agree with you. I don't see myself being married. I don't. I really don't. Maybe 2 years ago or something. I just don't. I don't see me being married, but I do see me being in a committed relationship with somebody. But marriage, I mean, I don't know. But to me, marriage is nothing but a piece of paper. Okay, there's more married people cheating than anything. The only thing I can see people want to get married for is because they want to secure their finances. Oh, they probably got with someone that has, is stable, and they want to secure the financial part of it. Because I've heard people say that. Matter of fact, I hear people say that constantly. So I'm like, okay, so you're only getting married to secure the financial aspect of everything. I hear like people say, oh girl, you got to be married. No, you don't. You could be spiritually married. And I say that because that's what I thought about. Whoever I be with, I want to be spiritually married. I want to be married to you in spirit. I do. And that means I'm not going to actually marry you. But that's my thought of commitment. Okay. I want to be with a person to where we can talk. And okay, to me, I don't have to ask you, are you going to be loyal to me? Are you going to be honest? That's like kid shit. Okay. So if we decide to be together, whoever I'm with, then I think you should know that's what I'm wanting. Okay. But again, if that never comes my way, it's cool. Okay. That is what God chose for me. And I agree with you, Eric7587. And I don't think God is going to curse you for that. It's too much drama. And you have to get out your mind and thinking that, okay, if I get married, it's going to be the same as the last person. No, that's not my reason. But I don't know if that's your reason, but that's not my reason. But I've been married. I've been married to the same person twice. Don't even ask. I don't even want to go there. But I'm done with that. I think I'm done with that. Now, I don't know what God has for me out there. Okay? I may have a change of heart. I don't know. But I didn't used to say that. Okay? But I don't know. I get a lot of people asking me that. Shay, do you think you can be married again? I don't know if I want to be married. I always tell them I don't know if I want to be married. I don't. Now I know. I don't think that's for me anymore. I'm 55. I'm about to be 56. I mean, what am I getting married for? I mean, I don't know. My mom gets upset with me because she's. My mom is funny. My mom say, "I didn't raise no hoe." It's not funny, but in the eyes of God, in the eyes of God, let's go back to biblical. You can't just be around here sleeping with people and not being married. Okay, why they going? How you say that? Why buy the cow if you're getting the milk for free? Okay, but that's how people look at it. Okay, I am a very godly woman. You know, if I meet a very godly man and he say, "Well, Shay, I prefer to be married," well, then I guess I will marry them. You know, but I don't know, guys, because just like tarot, it changes. So my thoughts could probably change down the road. You know, but I don't know what's for me down the road. God showed me, and God is showing me. So I'm just saying, this is the message I got. I don't know if it's going on right now or whatever. But if you catch a person on an online dating app and you're married to them or committed to them or whatever, I would first of all, you're going to want to pluck them in the head. Don't go do that though. First of all, on some people, it depends on who it is, you're going to get angry. With me, I would be more hurt because I'm like, okay, so you couldn't communicate that to me, or it's like that we can't communicate. And I found that if somebody don't want to communicate with you, it's because they don't want you. I have found that out. You know, I have really sit back and really evaluate the situation. And okay, like when people say, okay, like in tarot, we say that people come in and out. They just want sex and leave. I've learned when they don't want to sit and talk to you is because they don't want anything else from you. And it's up to you to cut that off. That's the truth. They don't. When a person wants to listen to you, they care about you. Okay? I mean, I'm being very honest. Like I say, I meditate and pray a lot, and I'm not meditating and praying for fun. Okay? I'm not meditating and praying for fun. God shows me things. And like I said, you may want a said person, but if you see somebody doing you that way, it's up to you to say, okay, I like you. Maybe we had fun together, but now I have to understand that either you're not, it's not, you're in a point in your life, maybe you're not ready for whatever I'm ready for or whatever. Somebody's going to have to do something because I wouldn't want to be with someone that's not communicating with me. And if they're not communicating with you, that's your red flag, I guess they call it, to know that, okay, this person, this is all they want. And so I mean, seriously, guys, at that point, it's up to you to make a decision what you want. Because nobody is going to make that decision for you. Okay? And you could feel when someone wants to communicate with you. And you could feel when someone doesn't want that communication. And it's a hurtful feeling when it's not reciprocated. So again, it goes back to what I said about the kid being a kid and putting your hand in the fire. How many times you going to get hurt before you know, okay, I have to move around? Okay? I've heard the old people say as well, never let a man tell you more than one time he don't want you. Okay? But when you unhealed and you feel like you love somebody, you don't see what you actually doing. But you're making an ass of yourself. I mean, I'm going to say it how I get it. And it's not saying you may not ever be with the person you want to be with. Maybe it's just not the right time. Okay? I always use this as an example. Look at Ashanti and Nelly, okay? And they went on with their lives. One day, Nelly got a wild hair up his ass, and he walked on the stage and went and got his wife. Okay? So it just depends. It depends on the people. It just depends. And I'm not trying to be rough or be inconsiderate or whatever, but that's just how it is. Because I for damn sure don't want to make nobody be with me. You know? I don't. And when I see that, I say, okay, all right, it is what it is. You know? And if you haven't, if you guys agree to just have a sexual, this is for the people that's single. If you guys agree just to have a sexual relationship, I'm going to tell you right now, that doesn't always work out. You know why? Because somebody is going to catch feelings for somebody. I don't care what nobody says. Or you're going to learn how to shut your emotions down, just get what you need and move on. But is that good? I mean, I'm just, guys, I'm telling you, this whole situation, it sounds like we're hustling backwards when I'm just telling you, this relationship stuff, I don't know. I don't know. This marriage stuff, I don't get. I'm gonna be honest with you. Me neither. I don't either. I don't agree with a booty call relationship. I don't either. Because think about it. Okay, let me take myself for instance. I cannot sleep with somebody that I'm not attracted to. So what in the heck? And my problem is, if I be with someone sexually, it's because I feel something before I even go there. So I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So I already care for the person before I even go there. So I can't do that. That's just too much. I can't do it. Some people can. Some people can. I have a sister, she makes me laugh all the time. Shay Shay, if you a real hoe, you it's not funny. This she throwed off. But I'm telling you something. The stuff this I'm like, did you just say that? Some people can just sleep around and have no feelings. And I'm not like that. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't like when people say, oh, yeah, Aquariuses, they are so cold. No, we're not. Aquarius men and women, they are sensitive. Now, they're not going to show you that they're sensitive, but we are sensitive people. I want to tell you, I think we're more sensitive than a water sign, but we're not going to show you. If we see you do some fuck shit, excuse my expression, we're not going to always call you out. If we give a damn, we're going to call you out. Okay, correct your BS. Because the next time I catch you, I'm out. That's how we are. Okay? We look at people should be how okay, we view people, we think people should be like us. We are trying to figure out, why are you so effed up? Because we are honest people. Aquarians are honest people. I can't see no Aquarius person just sneaking around. And they gonna tell you, look, this is it. I'm a date. I'm gonna do this, and this, and that. I'm telling you, that's why people don't like us. That's what they're not saying. It's not that we don't care about you. We're so blunt. We don't see the reason to lie. You say, I have not been with a woman in a long time and just don't think about it no more. I don't think that's healthy. I'm not going to lie. I don't think that's healthy, Eric. I don't. I don't think that's a healthy way of thinking, because I feel like a man should have a woman should have a man. And you shouldn't live in fear. I used to live in fear. I used to live in fear to the point to where, I'm going to tell you what happened. I used to live in fear, and I never had a cheating mindset. I wasn't raised like that. Because again, my mama said she didn't raise no hoe. Okay? I was raised in a military community where everybody was cheating. I'm seriously, everybody was cheating. And when they would catch their husband, they were like, oh shit, bingo. Ooh, now I can do it. You was doing it already. Stop. You was doing it already. I thought that was low vibrational even back then. I prefer to just leave the person, because that's a recipe for disaster. Yes, it do hurt. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Love will bring you to your feet. And when you love somebody, you're trusting them with your life. That's not funny. Okay? And it hurts really bad when someone hurts you. And that's why I never wanted to inflict that on anybody. That's why I go back to what I was saying. When I used to see people cheat on each other, it would disgust me. Heartbreak is the worst, but you can't live in fear. And see, when I would see that, the first thing I would think about is STDs. And Lord, I can't live like this. God, I have kids. And, you know, and then too, I'm not built that way. When you're not built that way, it's just not in you. Okay? And heartbreak, trust me, it is horrible. But how can you brace yourself and say, okay, I'm not going to love this person? You can't do that. I'm going to tell you something. I was sitting at my desk one day at work. 3 years ago, it'll be 3 years ago in December. This is a true story. I've said this story before. I was sitting at my desk, and I was so hurt. Just listen. I had already, having been with my husband, at that time, I hadn't been with my husband in like 2 years or 3 years, something like that. But I was hurt in my marriage. Then I was trying to date somebody that didn't work out. So I would go to work and just cry, cry, cry. I never told this person that. I would go to work and cry. And this girl that sat next to me would say, Shay Shay, what's wrong? And I felt so much like a fool. Eric, I want you to hear me. Or EQRC, whatever your name is. And I had told her, I said, I don't want anybody anymore. I'm telling you the truth. I say, you know what? I'm going to start back losing my weight, and I'm going to take care of myself. And that's when I just started getting into my spirituality. And I said, I'm going to go celibate. I'm going to take care of myself. And I say, you know what? The next time I get somebody, they're going to have to chase me. I'm telling you, I said that day I didn't want anybody. A week later, here this person come. I'm like, I'm telling you the truth. And I was like, oh, your name is Eric? Okay. And I was really, really, really serious, because I had felt a hurt that was so deep. I was embarrassed, because I was like, how could I allow somebody to do this to me? I'm telling you the truth. And you know what? When I seen that person walk through the door, now you guys gonna think I'm crazy. It was love at first sight. I guess God said, okay, Shay Shay, this what you want, but this what I want for you. And I couldn't stay away from this person. I don't know what it was. I was just like, I'm in the medical field, so I kept going in the room and talking to him. I didn't realize I was doing it. But this girl that was working with me, she said, Shay Shay, what is wrong? I do not know. It's like, I don't know what, guys, I'm serious. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just do you. Just do you. And you can only imagine at that time, man, I had so many guys coming on to me, and I never, ever, 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 ever got that feeling that I got when I first seen that person. And then I figured out, damn, I ain't never felt like this with my own husband. I'm telling you. I am telling. Now, if you go tell somebody that, they'll probably run and never call you again in life. It's sad because a lot of people think you want them for other reasons, but that's the truth, Eric. And I did just like you. I'm done. I'm done. I don't want nobody. This pain, I can't. It's unbearable. I was going to work just crying, crying, crying like a baby from all the hurt. And then look what happened. Oh, okay. Now I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. I mean, what's the point? I'm serious. Love will find you, or the person you want will find you. That's the point of me telling you. Now, if I'm gonna ever be with that person on that level, I have no idea. But that's how I met that person. I didn't go out to no club. I'm not never been a club person. I didn't get on no dating app. I didn't try to go out with nobody. And I'm not gonna date nobody because I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not fit to date nobody. I'm just not. These people out here, they have issues. Something wrong with them. I'm telling you the truth. I'm serious. And I feel like I'm over it. The dating scene is childish. Okay? I want a real man. I don't have time to play games. Okay? But yeah, I don't blame you. And that's just my story, you know? And I'm like, okay, yeah. Was my mind on something like that? No. My mind was furthest from, I mean, it was like, and then my little sister, she laughs because she's like, Shay Shay, are you pretending? Because you didn't even care about your husband like that. I didn't. I did not. I keep telling people that. And this person, they probably thought I was like, how they say that? Not possessive, like possessive or something. No. It was like, Lord, what the heck done happened to me? I tell that story all the time. Yeah. Because I wasn't like, I wasn't like, I'm going to tell you something. If I show you my feelings, man, look, you better go buy a ring and say, Shay Shay, I'm going to marry you. I'm telling you. Because you know why? I don't show my feelings like that to everybody. I tell this person, well, I don't even tell them, but I'm like, you have no clue. The I have people telling me, I have one guy that was trying to talk to me at work and I wouldn't give him a time of day. He got mad at me and reported me. He lied on me and said I was rude to him. But I'm rude to you because I don't like you. Okay? And I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you the truth. And that's what my sissy was laughing. She was like, Shay Shay, this person put a spell on you or something? Yeah. I have never in my life just fell for somebody like that. No. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. You would have to be the luckiest person that ever walked this earth if Shay Shay. If Shay Shay fall for you. And normally, I would just look at you like you're crazy and be like, oh, well, whatever. Give you a fake number, all that. I'm telling you guys. But the God in me said, no, Shay Shay. This time, this is going to be different. Oh, well. But I'm just telling you. Sometimes things happen in a different way. I like you. 57, everything I own is paid for. That's cool. That's cool. Everybody say they like me, Eric. Not being conceited, but I'm serious. Everybody I talk to, they think I'm lying. They'll say, Shay Shay, you married? Why you not married, Shay Shay? Let me marry you. I'm telling you, it's not funny. It's funny, but not funny. But they be wanting, because they say it's not looks. It's more or less like whatever I give off. And I'm a very fun person. I'm a very fun person. Um, Sometimes I may laugh too much, but I'm a very fun person. I love to play. I love to laugh, especially in a relationship. I'll just start, especially if I think you make me laugh. I just start laughing. But yeah, yeah, everything I have is paid for too. I get that. I wanted to get me a truck, but I don't know because I'm like, oh man, I don't want to get back into a car now. But anywho, but yeah, guys, I'm so serious. Just don't give up, Eric. Just pray about it. Don't give up. You know, someone once told me, man wasn't made to be alone. I think that's what he said. Yeah. And you know, things takes time. You never know what's gonna work out in the future. You know? Well, it's getting late here and I have to go to work tomorrow. Good luck. Good luck to you too. Do you have a channel? Maybe I can subscribe to you. Well, I'll try to subscribe to you, but you have a good night as well, okay? Because I have to go to work too. So hopefully I won't get no more channel messages. He said God curses me so bad. Oh, okay. Yes, EQRC. Okay. I'll subscribe to you. You have a wonderful day. And thank you for subscribing to me. And it was nice talking to you.